Cancer, I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Capricorn. I don't know why it's so shaky. Ugh, okay. Cancer. So what I was getting for you before I started your video, I feel like you're feeling like super rushed. I feel like you're in a time crunch. I feel like you have all these things to do. I feel like you're feeling very overwhelmed. Like things just aren't like working right. Like, like Cancer, stay calm. Everything is happening for a reason. You probably are just being like maybe you're meant to be late, like so that you could avoid the train crossing. Maybe you're supposed to be, maybe you're not supposed to be there at the time that you had originally expected here, right? First out, we have Queen of Cups. Here you are, Cancer. That's what I'm saying. I feel like even though you're feeling overwhelmed, even though you're feeling like rushed here, right? You intuitively know that all of this is happening for a reason. You're not supposed to be there yet. Like you have other things that you're supposed to be doing. And I feel like it's like almost overwhelming you. It's like, no, but I gotta be there on time. I gotta do things. No, I feel like you're allowing things to really just flow. Yeah, you're feeling the frustration. You're feeling like the tension of like, I gotta get to this place. I gotta do these things here. I just saw 111. Then we have the Empress, the Cancer. Although I feel like you could feel like you're on a time crunch, like you're being rushed here as well. You know that everything's happening just how it should, right? Just how it should for you. Yeah. You're really sitting in your feminine energy. I feel like there's almost like a lot of like energy. Oh, sorry. I feel like there's like a lot of energy work going on in your stomach here as well. Especially how her stomach is underwater here, right? And then her stomach's filled up with the entire earth here, right? Like I feel like there's a lot of like activity going on in your stomach here at this time, right? Yeah, I feel like you could feel like extra like full for no reason. Like you just are, yeah, Cancer. I feel like this is almost like making you feel kind of sluggish. You might feel like a little pregnant here, right? Just maybe you've been overdoing it for the holidays. I don't know, Cancer. You have a lot of energy, a lot of activity going on in your stomach, in your solar plexus here, right? Yeah. Once again, I feel like it's important to keep your gut health healthy because once again, your stomach, your gut here, see how it's all connected with all these little dots? It's connecting you to your intuition here, right? So if you're feeling a certain way, especially from your solar plexus, from your stomach here, that's for a purpose as well. I feel like you're experiencing a whole lot of things here, right? And I feel like it's just trying to get your attention, right? I feel like it could just be your spirit guides trying to like tell you something, right? Pay attention, like especially as these things are happening, how like what's happening afterward, what's happening throughout the day, why are you feeling this way here, right? And the next time you feel this, you're gonna have a better understanding as well, right? This is all a part of your intuition here, right? And then we have 3 of Cups. Yes. Cancer, I feel like you are definitely having a get together at this time. I feel like you're surrounding yourself with a whole lot of people that you really love, that you really enjoy here as well, right? There could be a coming together, a party here as well. Yeah. I feel like you could just be joining forces with others who are also very much like intuitively pulled here, right? Yeah, I feel like there could be a coming together over that as well. Especially with these stars connecting up here, right? I feel like you have a higher connection with a group of people. And yeah, I feel like you know these people. I feel like there could be a coming together of sorts as well, right? And then we have 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Scratching my nose there. If there was a getting together, if there was a coming together here, right? Yeah. I don't think that's really happening. I feel like you could be feeling left out from this, like feeling apart from it as well, right? Yeah. Like there could be a reunion on the table here with a group of people. I don't really think that you're taking it. I feel like you're kind of separating yourself. I feel like you're kind of like staying very much to yourself, trusting in your intuition here, right? And then we have 8 of Swords. Yeah. I don't think that you're feeling pulled to go towards this, right? And that could just be worries and fears here for yourself. But the worries and fears are real enough for you to keep you from going in that direction here, right? Once again, trust your intuition. Follow what you think and how you feel, right? Right. But I don't think you're going towards this. Scratch my nose there. I don't think you're going towards this. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Honestly, Cancer, I feel like it's to your best benefit that you do not go in that direction here, right? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, especially if you're already feeling that so heavy in your soul, if you're already feeling that in your solar plexus, like from your stomach here, like you're feeling the pull not to go in these directions, don't go. Don't go. It's not for you, right? You're trusting in your intuition. And I feel like that's almost going to like keep you set in the right, I don't want to say direction here, but keeping you set in the right direction here, right? Yeah, I think, yeah. When these offers are on the table for you to have like reconnections with these people here, right? Pay attention to the thought space. Pay attention to how you're feeling here as well, right? If you're feeling like dread of going, if you're feeling like, oh, I think all these negative things are going to happen, I think this is going to happen, I'm going to da 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 da, and getting in your head here, trust in that, right? Because I feel like if you were to go ahead and go into these like reconnections here, right? And you're already feeling like this negative energy of, I don't think I should go there. I feel like if you do anyway, you're going to end up at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune, right? I think that, I'm scratching my nose there, y'all. I feel like if you are feeling a certain way and you're really trusting in that and it's saying, don't go, do not go. If the more you're, I feel like these are almost like tests for yourself, tests with your spirit guides here as well. The more you are trusting in how you're really thinking and feeling, the better it's going to be for yourself. The more abundance is going to come into your life, right? And it's going to put you in a situation here with people that you do have like joy, upliftment with, right? People that you feel like you really should go and join, right? Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention to how people are making you feel. Pay attention, right? And once again, the water that she's sitting here, right, all the way up to her chest here, right? It's gonna be a very heavy feeling. It's gonna be a heavy feeling, and it's almost like the emotions that you're feeling controls the room here, right? So if you're having all of these negative feelings and dread about certain situations, certain people here as well, you know that emotional space is gonna come out when you're around these people as well. Cancer, do with your power as you will, right? You don't want to go into a situation where you're having a whole lot of fear and dread and like be around these people and like that actually manifests, right? Like you already knew what it was going to be. So why would you do that to yourself or to these other people here, right? Don't go just because you feel obligated. Don't have these connections with people just because you feel like you should here as well, right? The more you're sitting with yourself, trusting in your own intuition, your own belief, your own power here, the more it's going to continue to put you in this Empress energy. And I feel like this Empress energy is the reason why people are trying to, I just felt like I have water in my nose. I feel like this Empress energy is the reason why these people are trying to meet back up with you, click back up with you here, right? Almost, yeah, I feel like you're just so abundant in this beautiful power, beautiful energy here, right? And that's why these people are wanting to come back in. If you already have feelings, if you already have gut reactions about it, follow your intuition, follow how you feel, right? Don't force yourself to do things out of obligation, right? Do things because that's how you feel you really should do it. Move with your soul. Move with your solar plexus here. Like allow that light to lead you where it is you're supposed to be going here, right? Yeah, because it's going to be full of emotions here, and you don't want to start spewing negative emotions with people who you already had negative feelings with, right? Because that could cause a whole lot of like karmic shifts, a whole lot of, and put you back on that Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, right? What is this Queen of Cups? We have 7 of Cups. We have 7 of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like once again, I feel like you keep getting trapped into your like headspace here, especially because it's like it has emotions and clouds up here, right? I feel like you keep getting trapped in yourself. I feel like you're very indecisive about it. You know how you feel, but I feel like you're allowing once again the thoughts of obligation to get in the way of it, right? And kind of cloud your judgment here as well. Yeah, I feel like you're not sure which option to go with, but where it is you're supposed to be going here, right? Clear out your mind, allow your stomach, allow your feeling, your gut reaction to lead you here, right? And the more you do that, the more the truth about the situation is going to come to pass for you, right? Oh man, Cancer, yeah. Anything that's really been confusing you, anything that's really felt like an option, like, making you like, I'm not here, right? Anything that's been like almost like worrying you, going on your mind too heavy, right? Like almost like confusing you, putting you in a chaos here, right? You're feeling different than how you're thinking about the situation. And I feel like that's what's putting you in like a double mind here, right? Yeah, that's being cleared up here. The truth about the situation is really coming out. You're going to realize how you felt about the situation was actually correct, right? Especially with this 2 of Pentacles at the bottom, right? Don't force yourself into a situation that you're feeling very strongly about. Once again, the more you're staying with yourself, staying balanced as well, the better it's going to be for yourself. The less you're going to be double-minded. If you're double-minded here, I feel like you're not going to be able to get like your wings in order. You're going to be fine trying to go like this direction, that direction, keep yourself in balance. Trust your own judgment here, right? I feel like it's your masculine and feminine energy are almost like disagreeing with themselves here, right? Your thoughts and your emotions. You got to put yourself in balance. You got to put yourself in balance at this time. What is this Empress card? We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Sit with yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust where it is. Yeah, it's almost like her little antennas are sticking out here, right? Allow yourself to like really feel the vibrations of like everything around you at this time, right? Yeah. I feel like your spirit guides are going to be giving you, ooh, my throat just started hurting out of nowhere. I feel like your spirit guides are going to be giving you more intuitive hits that are going to help you like see and realize where it is you're supposed to be going. And I feel like these signs and synchronicities are going to be more in the physical world than they had been, right? It's going to be really in your face. Like it's going to be hard for you to not pay attention to this here, right? And then we have 8 of Cups. Yep. And then we have 8 of Cups. Yep. You're going to know what it is you're supposed to be walking away from. You're going to know what situation is too broken beyond repair for you as well here, right? And then we have Ace of Cups. Yeah. I feel like this could be heavy in romance here as well. I feel like you're more wanting to be, I feel like you're walking away from really being like a wife and like, yeah, I feel like you're walking away from like wifely energy here, like duty, responsibility here. I feel like you're walking away from that. I feel like you're really wanting to sit within yourself, be with yourself, allow yourself to feel who it is you really are, like really enjoy your power, your magnificence here as well, right? Yeah, you're just wanting to like sit here and relax, be beautiful, enjoy yourself, enjoy your time here, right? And I feel like that's causing you really to walk away from any sort of like romantic conjurings you had coming on here at this time, right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're really trusting in your intuition about that at this time. Yeah, I feel like this romantic energy, it could be a marriage, anything like that. I feel like they're wanting to have this coming, like a coming back together of sorts here, right? Especially with this 3 of Cups. But once again, I don't think you're going towards it. We have 7 of Swords. Once again, I don't think you're going towards it. Yeah, you're trusting in your intuition. I feel like there's been a very, very heavy pull here, right? I feel like they could be pulling at your heartstrings as well, playing on your emotions. I feel like they're really trying to offer like a new beginning, a new start here, right? A coming back together of sorts. This is probably somebody you dealt with in your past. But I think you're doing whatever it takes possible to escape this here, right? You're trusting your intuition. You're not allowing I feel like you're not really allowing people's words to come in, especially with these birds here. I feel like you're not really allowing people's words to come in and like sway you off of how you're intuitively feeling about the situation here. And then we have the Hermit. And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you're wanting to escape this coming back together once again in order to sit with yourself. You're following your intuition. You're following your light. You're following the path that your soul is telling you to do, right? I feel like you know this is not in your best interest. I feel like you know this is not for your highest good here, right? And you're trusting in yourself. Although I feel like there is a pull, a very heavy pull for you to get wrapped back up into this romance here. Once again, I feel like you're just enjoying yourself. You're enjoying your Empress energy. You're enjoying this Queen of Cups energy, right? And your intuition has been pulling you to push you into a space where it's more by yourself, more on your own here, right? And then we have Page of Cups. Yep. These are his legs up here, by the way. Right, this is a Page of Cups. These are his legs floating up. You're really just enjoying the magic of you, the emotions that you're creating with yourself. I feel like you're making the impossible happen, right? And I feel like if you were to allow this energy to like come back in, right, I feel like it would almost like deter you from like these magical creations you've been going into, right? Like I feel like you could have found something really great, something that is really like very energetic here. Look how both of these cards are like, they both have energy pouring out from him here, right? Like with this Hermit, and then he has like all of these energies pouring out from himself, right? I feel like there's a connection here that when they come in, it's almost like you can't freely feel these emotions, have these emotions here, right? Like really be in like your most truest self here, right? And I feel like that's why you're kind of pulling away from having to come back together, right? Yeah. I feel like that is definitely leaving somebody out in the cold, leaving somebody all alone here, right? Especially with this 5 of Pentacles right after that. Yeah. Yep. And then we have 9 of Wands. Yeah. You could be feeling left out. This other person could be feeling left out here. I feel like you're almost like seeing like their sadness, feeling like seeing how like hurt it makes them feel here as well, right? But I feel like you're still guarding yourself against coming back in, right? Like I feel like you're still protecting yourself. You're still guarding your kingdom, your castle here, right? Yeah, you're not allowing these people to come in and like affect you, even if they're feeling sad, even if they're feeling heartbroken here, right? It's almost like that's not your problem. And we have 6 of Cups. Once you're feeling their emotions, you're feeling their emotions. You're protecting yourself from it. You're almost like not allowing their manipulations to come in and like sway you, affect you here as well, right? Yeah. Like, although there was probably like a lot of energy built up, a lot of time spent with one another here, right? You're really protecting yourself from going back into this investment with these people, right? You're really protecting yourself. And then we have 8 of Pentacles. This could be happening at work. This could be happening at work here, right? Yeah, these could be like close connections that you have with like coworkers. This could be like people that you've worked with in the past, very closely with. Yeah, that you put a lot of energy, a lot of investments in as well, right? You've worked very close with these people as well. I feel like you're also focusing more in on your work as well, right? I feel like you're protecting yourself from being too emotionally invested in your workplace, workspace here, right? It's not really healthy to, and how Cancer sits in my birth chart. That's in my 6th house. That's the house of Virgo. That's work, right? It's not good to be emotionally invested in your place of business. It's business. It's work here, right? Yeah. And I feel like you're seeing and realizing that here. It's like, these are your coworkers. These are not your friends. This is not your family. This is not anything like that here, right? And I feel like you're almost like leaving these connections behind a little bit because you do have home. You do have family. You do have friends here, right? And you're trying to make sure you're not getting the two confused so that as issues arise that are business related, you're not allowing it to come in and cloud your judgment, cloud your money, mess up your money here, right? Yeah, what's work is work, what's family is family, and what's home is home. You don't start mixing and you don't do that. It's not good for business, right? And I feel like you're seeing and realizing and understanding that here, right? What is this 8 of Swords? Yeah, once again, I feel like you're really just trying to focus in and deal with yourself here, right? I feel like you're almost like preventing yourself from like moving in any like emotional tying situations with these people, right? I feel like you almost created the separation here, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of like word exchange when it comes to work, right? And I feel like those aren't necessarily always positive here, right? And I feel like these certain energies almost like work your nerves, irritate you. And I feel like that's why you had to make that like separation here, right? So that these people can't come in and distract you. These people can't come in and get you so far off mentally that you can't really focus on the project that you're working at, right? Yeah. And I feel like that's why you created some space and distance between coworkers and business here, right? Yeah. Yeah. And then we have the Chariot. In order for you to move, and that's you, Cancer, in order for you to move, like in order for your career to be taken to the place where you're wanting it to go, in order for it to have the positive forward the movement momentum that you're wanting, you are needing this separation, right? You know that in order to gain enough momentum to take you where you're wanting to go, there's going to be negative and there's going to be positive, right? And so it's almost like this separation is creating this barrier to where you can accept these negative situations, people, anything like that, and still get to where it is like you're trying to go, and like use the negative energy as like a transmutation here, right? Yeah. But if you're too connected to these people and too emotional in these situations here, you will start taking these negative situations too personally, right? That's why you're creating this distance. That's why you're making this separation here, right? You're not allowing it to like really get to your emotions, thoughts, and feelings here, right? Yeah. If you allow too much of the negative energy, it will prevent you from gaining the momentum that you're needing in order for the success story that you're going to have here, right? And then we have King of Pentacles. And then we have King of Pentacles, right? I feel like the situation could be happening with the King of Pentacles at work here, right? Yeah. I feel like you could be moving away from them. Yeah, I feel like you could be moving away from them here, right? And then we have Daughter of Swords. And then we have Daughter of Swords. I feel like you could have been like spying on a King of Pentacles here, right? Like almost like wishing and hoping here, right? I feel like that's what's been keeping you stuck. I feel like that's why you really haven't been moving forward in the situations that you've been wanting to as well, right? Yeah. I feel like you've almost been like seeing how they're moving, seeing how, you know, how they're going here in order so you can figure out where it is you're wanting to go, but I feel like that's just keeping you stuck here. I feel like you could have been like basing your movements on another person, and that's just been keeping you stuck in the same place, right? Yeah, you got to move. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be seeing something with this King of Pentacles here, especially with this Daughter of Swords, that's really going to be pushing you out of this stuck energy. It's going to be propelling you something forward here. I feel like you could have seen something, you could have witnessed something here that you really didn't like. And I feel like that's what gave you the forward movement to kind of move on from the situation here as well, right? Once you do move on, this Wheel of Fortune is going to be coming in for you rather quickly, I feel like you're going to have an influx of money here, an influx of abundance here, right? I feel like your business is, I feel like you're going to be at the top of your game, at the very, very top of your game. And then we have the Hermit, and you're doing it on your own. You're protecting yourself as you're moving forward here as well, right? You're not letting anything come in and stop you. You're not letting other people ride your coattails. You're not allowing anything like that, right? And then we have Three of Swords. You're foreseeing how you're wanting your life to go. You're foreseeing how you're wanting your future to go, where you're wanting to take your business, where you're wanting to take your life here, right? And you know that you can't do it with these other people like joining in on you, right? Like Cancer, I feel like you made it this far all by yourself, right? You made it this far all by yourself. And the more you keep allowing people to come and jump in on your little car here, right? The more it's going to keep throwing you off balance. You know and see that. They weren't with you when you started this. They weren't with you when you started this project. So why would you allow them to join in with you now? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to make or break you. You've been Cancer, I feel like this is something that you've been in for a long, long time here, right? It's been very cyclical, especially with this Six of Cups and this Eight of Pentacles here, right? I feel like you have a business here that you put a lot of energy, a lot of effort in. It could have been something you started when you were young here as well, right? That you've put a lot of time, a lot of energy. You've seen how, like the infancy stage of it, and you've also seen how it's grown. You know what you can accomplish, you know what you can do. And I feel like you could have been allowing other people to like come in and like distract you from the things that you've built up, right? Not anymore. I feel like in the future, you're focusing in on yourself, in on what you're doing here for you, right? So that you can have this success. We have the Hermit and the Three of Wands here, right? But this is sitting right under this Wheel of Fortune. There's only room on top of this wheel for one person. Nobody else got you there but you, right? You're knowing that, you're seeing that, you're understanding that. And you're also knowing that in order for you to reach like the most high of whatever it is you've like set your intention out on, there's going to be separation from other people, other energies here in order to get you where it is you're supposed to be going, right? There's only room for one person. And then we have Knight of Wands. This is something like, even if you were to allow these people to join in here, they don't have the same passion. They don't have the same fire. They don't have the same drive that you do, right? This is something that you wake up and you feel inspired to go out and do. This is something that really sets your like soul on fire. You want to get up, you want to get moving, you want to do things to accomplish like for you. Like, I feel like nobody else can come in and do this but you. Nobody else can come in and do this but you. And I feel like you almost allow, like, you're so kind and loving and you almost like want to take people with you, right? But at Cancer, you can't do that. You can't, it's all you, right? You're the one who wakes up every morning with passion in your soul. You're the person who wakes up every morning and sets your intention and put your focus out there, right? You're the one who doesn't allow other people to come in and distract you, take you off of what you're doing here, right? You're the one. Nobody else has these pulls that you do, right? And you have to understand that. All right, Cancer, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Thank you guys so much, 2424, for liking and subscribing. Y'all are awesome. Thank you for the comments. Y'all are cool. All right, connect with the earth. And this is number 13 here, right? Connect with the earth. The more that you're really grounding yourself, grounding your energy here, not allowing emotions to sway you, not allowing manipulation to sway you either here, right? Like you're really grounding yourself, grounding your energy, stabilizing yourself here, right? The better it's going to be for yourself, right? That you're not going to be overtaken by waves. You're not going to be, you know, nobody can come in and really like take from you any longer here, right? Yeah, it's time for you to start getting rooted here, right? The better it's going to be for yourself. All right, Cancer, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.